welcome back to the second part of this video where I am going to show you my morning and night skincare routine, which I have used for the last 6 months to successfully treat my fungal acne. So I'm going to jump right in and show you guys my 3-step process that I have been following. So the first step of my skincare routine is cleansing, and I've just gotten home from the gym, so my skin's pretty dirty, and I will need to start by pinning back my fringe to get my hair out of my face because things might get pretty messy. And the cleanser that I am using is by Mamo, and this is an organic face care brand, and they're completely vegan and cruelty free. I've only been using this cleanser for about 3 weeks now, but I'm really loving it so far, and it has lots of gentle ingredients in it. And when it comes to fungal acne, your cleanser really doesn't matter that much because it is washed off and not staying on your skin. So really the cleansing is the least important step when it comes to fungal acne. Just ensuring that you're getting all of that dirt and oil off your face and ready for the next step. Now, after you have rinsed your cleanser off, just make sure that you pat yourself dry a bit, because when you do this next step, you don't want to be too wet or it may run into your eyes, which can sting a little bit. Now the next step is the most important part in terms of treating the fungal acne and actually killing off the excess yeast. Product that I use on my skin may sound quite scary, but it's actually an antifungal shampoo. So this is called Nizoral 2%. You can actually also buy the 1% just from your local pharmacy, and the 2% requires a prescription to get it over the counter. The active ingredient in the Nizoral is ketoconazole, and this is what actually kills off the excess overgrowth of yeast. So while I have a flare-up, I will use this shampoo on my face every single morning, and I'll basically apply it like a mask and leave it on while I shower for about 5 minutes. And during this time, I'll do other things like shave or wash my hair. You don't want to leave it on any longer than this because it will dry out your skin, and any shorter than this, it may not have the desired effect. Once my fungal acne is under control, I maintain it by using this shampoo about 2 to 3 times a week. Carefully wash it off with some warm water, ensuring you don't get any in your eye. So the next step is toning. Now this is an important step after cleansing and before applying any oils or serums. And that's because toners allow our skin to absorb more of this moisture, so we get more out of our products. Now what I've actually found is that most toners on the market do not suit fungal acne because of the oils added into those toners to make them more hydrating, and those oils are not suitable for fungal acne. So I have done some research and found a couple that we can use, and I'm going to put them here. And otherwise, the one that I'm about to show you in my skincare routine is the one that I've been using for the last couple of months. So the one that I have found that works for my skin and works for fungal acne is T.N. Dickinson's Witch Hazel, which contains 100% distilled witch hazel and alcohol. Now because it doesn't contain the fats that they usually do contain, it can be quite drying on the skin when it's used alone. So if you typically have skin that's irritated or dry, maybe this product won't work for you. And now with the toner, you just wipe it all over your face, allow it to dry before getting started on the 3rd step. So these are our reusable cotton pads that we will have at our store hopefully soon. We're still in the development phase. But basically it comes with a set of 14 in this cotton bag, and then once you're done using them for about 1 to 2 weeks, you can just pop them back in the bag and put them in the wash. So the final step of my skincare routine in the morning is moisturizing. Now as I mentioned in my first video, and if you haven't watched it, click the button up here to go and watch it, but fungal acne feeds off lots of different oils and fats. So there is so many different moisturizers and oils and serums that are not suitable for us. Hence, I have really stripped it back and I've gone super minimal with my moisturizing in the morning, and I just use this 100% plant-derived squalane from The Ordinary. This product is actually really affordable. It's about $13 a bottle, and it's taken me about 6 months to get through 1 whole bottle, which I use morning and night, so really good value. And this is all I use. Squalane is an oil that's naturally on our skin, and so it absorbs into the skin really well and does really hydrate it. And importantly, it does not feed the malassezia, so it won't affect your fungal acne. I used to use plenty of different oils and serums on my skin. I think I had 3 or 4 that I'd apply over top of each other every morning. And then I worked out that they all contained products that I couldn't use on my skin, and they were all feeding the fungi and just making things worse. So I just used the dropper to drop a few drops into my hands, rub them together, and then just in small circular motions, rub it into my skin, making sure I get all those surfaces. So guys, that concludes my morning skincare routine. Next up is my nighttime routine, and stay watching because there's a few extra steps and products that I use and I want to chat to you about, and that is coming up right now. Welcome to the second part of my skincare routine, my nighttime routine. Now I've just put a little bit of makeup on it to make this a little bit more realistic. I've just got a little bit of foundation, blush and mascara on, and this is typically what I'd wear if I've just been out and about doing some things and wanted to look a little bit pretty. And I've come home and I want to get my makeup off and get my skin fresh and ready before going to bed. I like to add a bit more hydration before bed, and then I can sleep on it and wake up feeling all dewy and moisturized when I wake up. So I'm going to start once again by cleansing my skin, and I'm using that same purifying gel cleanser by Mamo. And at night time I also use my spin brush, which I've been using this brush for the last probably 2 years now. And I just like to use it at nighttime when I've had a bit of makeup on and I need a bit of a deeper clean. I just feel like it gets in deeper and gets more of the dirt out of my pores. So just like my morning routine, I start off by wetting my face with some warm water. Again, I'm usually in the shower. So I just squirt a small amount of that cleanser onto the spin brush and just start to work it into my cheeks and face to really cleanse deeply into the skin. The parts I go over the most is around my nose because I do have some blackheads there, and I like to really get in there to try and clear out those blackheads. I don't know if that works, but that's just my area that I focus on. Now this next step that I'm going to show you guys is not an everyday thing that I do. I do this about 2 to 3 times a week, and that is doing an exfoliation. So the exfoliator that I've been using for the last probably about a month now is this Fruit Enzyme Refiner by Mamo. I think I'll be switching over to using this one full time because it does really make my skin feel so soft and smooth. I don't know if it's just an illusion, but I feel like my blackheads shrink after using this product. So again, it's using organic ingredients, and I just put a small amount of this into my palm and massage it into my face. I like to rub it in quite a bit to, exfoliate and get those dead skin cells moving, but it does have some fruit enzymes within it which will break down dead skin cells on your skin. So it's good to leave this on your skin for about 1 minute or 2 minutes and just feel it sort of tingle and start working its action on your face, and then rinse it off. And yeah, I just feel like my skin has been so much smoother after using this product. So after it's been on for about a minute, I rinse it off just like any other cleanser. And when I do this cleanse, I don't use other cleansers, I just use this, and then rinse it all off, and then that's when I jump out of the shower and continue with my night routine. I really can't get over how obsessed I am with how my skin feels when I do my exfoliation. It just feels so smooth. I don't know if it's because my hands are smooth or because my skin on my face is smooth, but it just feels so unreal. So once I've gotten out of the shower and patted down everything dry again, it's back to toning, and exactly like my morning routine, I use the same toner, and it just takes off extra dirt and allows those products I'm about to put on to go a little bit deeper. So the first product that I use on my face after toning is this vitamin A cream called Stevia A. Now Stevia A is a high strength vitamin A cream that my dermatologist prescribed to me, and she recommended that everyone uses a vitamin A cream in terms of trying to prevent fine lines and aging, as well as for acne and blackheads. So this is something that I've incorporated into my routine for the last 6 months, and because Stevia A is quite a strong cream, it's something that needs to be started slow and just working your way up to being able to use it once a day every day. I started off every second or third day and worked my way up, and also taking into consideration that when you are using a vitamin A cream that your skin is a bit more sensitive, especially to the sunlight, so making sure you wear a hat or sunscreen during the day. Now the final step is once again that plant-derived squalane oil, which is safe for fungal acne, and hence why I use it twice a day as my preferred moisture source. Now I'm not going to go into it again, but the only difference in my night routine is that I will put about double on my face because I am going to bed. I might pin my fringe back and then sleep with it overnight so that my skin can be nice and moisturized by the time I wake up. Well guys, that is my nighttime routine that I do every single night before bed. There is one last step or product that I want to talk about before we finish up, because I haven't spoken about a face mask, and it's another product that you can use to naturally kill off or treat your fungal acne. So this is actually just a high strength grade of Manuka honey. Manuka honey is antifungal / antibacterial. So applying this onto your skin and wearing it as a mask for a couple of hours is a great way to kill off fungi in a really natural way. When it is flared up, I like to do this about once a week, especially on the weekend, because I can have a bath, apply this, and maybe watch some Netflix and just chill with it on for a couple of hours. Another thing you might do is a spot treatment with this and rinse it off with warm water. This is just a little natural remedy that you guys can try. Well guys, that concludes my morning and night skincare routine. I hope you guys have found this video useful or you've taken something from this. Please give it a thumbs up if it's the kind of videos you want to see, so that I know that you guys are enjoying it. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button to support my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.